was happy to hear that. Yeah, super happy to hear that.
Rose Simmons is the sister of Reverend Daniel Simmons. Simmons was tragically killed in the 2015 mass shooting at Mother Emanuel Church in Charleston, South Carolina. Rose says she's thankful Biden has decided to leave her brother's killer on death row.
Look at the gravity of what happened, of his crimes. And then, of course, during the trial and the other things, how he admitted that if he had the opportunity, that he would commit such an atrocity again. I think it was justice.
President Joe Biden announced he would be commuting the sentences of 37 out of 40 federal death row inmates. 3 of those inmates have connections to South Carolina. Brandon Basham, Chadrick Folks, and Brandon Council all committed crimes in South Carolina and had their sentences commuted. Convicted killer Dylann Roof was not granted commutation, highlighting the severity of his crimes.
It's hurtful in South Carolina that we can't catch up with the rest of the world and see that hate is a factor in crime, and say that someone that commits a crime because of hate deserves a stiffer penalty.
Dylann Roof was charged with murdering 9 members of the Mother Emanuel Church when he opened fire inside the church in a racially motivated attack. Due to the fact that South Carolina doesn't have a hate crimes law, Roof was charged on the federal level. Roof was ultimately convicted on 33 federal hate crimes.
Looking at one of the cases that got worldwide attention, that of Dylann Roof, and not suggesting that a case that happened here in South Carolina that changed a lot of people's hearts and minds as it relates to hate crimes still does not change that of South Carolina is disturbing.
Though Rutherford says the fight isn't over yet.
We are hoping that the Senate finally recognizes that the death of one of their former colleagues who got killed in a church on a Wednesday night, but simply because of the color of his skin, is deserving of a change in the law.
Roof will remain on death row along with the convicted Boston Marathon bomber and the Tree of Life synagogue shooter. And according to State Representative Todd Rutherford, the fight for laws against hate in the state is far from over. In Columbia, Misharia Adams, Watch Fox News, Local First.